Welcome viewers to the Saturday, October 26th edition of 284 News. I am Jacques Wooding, bringing you our top stories from this week. Thank you so much for joining us. Honorable Julian Fraser, the member for the 3rd Electoral District and chairman of the Progressive United Party, has realigned politically, rejoining the Virgin Islands Party government after years of separation from that party. Fraser's move to the government's benches comes with a key appointment. He has been named Deputy Premier, a title previously held by the Honorable Lorna Smith. Premier Dr. the Honorable Natalia Wheatley made the announcement in a special announcement to the public on Wednesday.
I'm pleased to announce that the Honorable Julian Fraser, member for the 3rd Electoral District, is now a member of my government who will sit on the government front benches going forward. He remains the chairman of the Progressives United Party, but is now in alliance with the Virgin Islands Party, of which he was a former member for many years. Additionally, I'm pleased to announce that His Excellency, the Governor, Mr. Daniel Pruce, upon my recommendation and acting in accordance with the Virgin Islands Constitution Order 2007, has appointed Honorable Fraser as Deputy Premier and Minister for Environment, Natural Resources and Climate Change.
The shakeup has seen Smith removed from all of her ministerial portfolios. Premier Wheatley indicated that while Smith was an effective Deputy Premier, doubts about her long-term commitment to the administration led to the decision.
In advance of this statement, I informed Territorial Representative Honorable Lorna Smith, OBE, that she will no longer serve as Deputy Premier and Minister of Financial Services, Labour and Trade, nor hold any other ministerial portfolio at this time. I did so with a heavy heart because I enjoyed working with Honorable Smith, for she was a very capable minister. However, she did not give me the confidence that she would remain with my administration for the duration of this term, and this left room for uncertainty and political instability, which we cannot afford at this time. We must ensure that the order in Council is lifted, we repair our infrastructure, deliver public services at a much higher level, grow our economy, and continue to build a sustainable nation. I thank Honorable Smith for her hard work and dedication as Deputy Premier, and my ministerial colleagues and I hope to maintain a positive working relationship with Honorable Smith in her capacity as Territorial Representative, so that together we can improve the lives of the people of these Virgin Islands.
Wheatley emphasized the need for political stability, especially with significant governance reforms underway, constitutional negotiations, and economic development on the horizon.
This is a necessary change to the composition of the government that provides my administration with political stability and a wealth of knowledge and experience, which will serve us well over the course of the remainder of this House of Assembly. Political stability is critical at this time to ensure we finalize completion of governance reforms, effectively address the recommendations of the Mutual Evaluation Report, continue to rebuild our infrastructure with the loan funds now secured for hurricane recovery, accelerate the growth and diversification of our economy, improve healthcare, education, and security, pursue sustainable development, build climate resilience, and prepare for constitutional negotiations with the United Kingdom.
Smith's removal comes just weeks after she was one of 2 members of the cabinet to speak out publicly against the Premier's decision to give $220,000 of public funds to a private promoter. In a bold and transparent statement to the public on Wednesday, Smith addressed her unexpected removal from her role. Smith categorically denied the Premier's explanation, calling the accusation baseless.
The Premier in his letter to me cited a lack of support in relation to COI obligations as one of the reasons for my removal. However, if you have followed my work since being sworn in as Minister, it is evident that the accusations hold no merit. Under my leadership, my ministry and its hard-working team have diligently met all COI deadlines, fulfilling every obligation within the required time frame, and the record speaks for itself. The Premier's reasoning is simply untrue, and I believe it is imperative that he be honest to the people about his true motives rather than fabricating baseless claims.
Smith underscored her unwavering commitment to the people of the Virgin Islands, noting that her decision to join the government was driven by a desire to serve the territory's best interests, not political agendas.
I was transparent about my intentions then, and I remain steadfast in that mission now. From the outset, I made it clear to Premier Whitley that I was here to serve the people of the Virgin Islands, not to serve political interests. Despite the difficult economic challenges we face, my focus has always been on strengthening our economy while supporting the government in meeting its obligations. My actions and the results of my ministry clearly demonstrate that it is exactly what I have done up until this point.
Smith also expressed growing concerns about the direction of the government, citing a lack of progress in critical areas such as infrastructure, communications, tourism development, and economic support. Smith's dismissal, she suggested, stemmed more from her vocal opposition to certain government decisions and her refusal to align with political interests, rather than any failure on her part.
In my duty to be transparent and straightforward, I have voiced my disagreements with decisions that were made and which I believed were not in the collective best interest. I was faced with a statement from the Premier that if the vote of no confidence succeeds, the House of Assembly would be dissolved. I found this to be a rather selfish threat, aimed more at preserving power rather than fostering the well-being of the Virgin Islands.
Despite her removal, Smith affirmed her loyalty to the people of the Virgin Islands and reiterated her commitment, vowing to continue advocating for responsible governance and betterment of the community. And viewers, with that, we take a quick word from our sponsors. Stay with us, we'll be right back.
The wait is over! CCT Fire is here! Experience ultra-fast downloads, seamless streaming, and even more reliable connectivity on an all-new fire-blazing super-fast CCT Fiber network. CCT Fire, bring it home and upgrade today.
Attention Anegada residents! Attention Anegada residents! CCT is coming to you! That's right! CCT will be visiting Anegada every third Wednesday of the month. Need to pay your bill? Sign up for a new service? Or have a customer service concern? CCT has got you covered. No need to leave the island. CCT is here to make staying connected easier than ever. Mark your calendars for every third Wednesday starting October 16th and visit us for all your CCT service needs. For more information, call us at 444-4444 or follow us on any of our social media pages. See you soon, Anegada!
Welcome back and thank you so much for staying with us. We recently had a quick chat with the Right Honorable Dame Janice Pereira on the heels of a special lecture at the H. Laverty Stouts Community College. Here's that discussion. Good evening to it for. Now we have the honor, I should say, of speaking with Dame Janice Pereira shortly after she came off of the stage from delivering a special lecture at HLSCC. I know you've had a long day. How have you felt about the celebration of your achievements by the territory so far?
What I can say is that I am really touched. It is truly humbling. I'm really honored to be recognized in this way by my territory. It is heartwarming.
Now, of course, you have already left such a legacy, and it's just the continuation of great things to come for you. I think the deputy governor would have put it perfectly. You know, looking into the future, we do not know what next. Looking back, if you were a young girl looking at the future, you know, how does that feel? And what type of message would you like to leave for other young women and young men as well who can be inspired by your story in the Virgin Islands?
Yes, I think looking back, I would say that because of the opportunities that I was afforded, it allowed me, I think, to make the strides that I made. And what I would tell and say to young people, follow your dreams, seize the opportunities that are given to you, follow and focus on your goals, and the sky is the limit. Yes.
And certainly on the international stage, regrettably for some Caribbean islands, when you say where you're from, people are like, where is this place? You know, how does it feel? Of course, knowing that you are one of these pillars on the international stage representing the Virgin Islands, not only the Virgin Islands, but Virgin Gorda.
I think that it makes me feel a sense of pride, not just for me, but for the Virgin Islands, that a small territory is able to be recognized on a much wider stage in the world. And I think there is something to be said about, you know, perseverance and your focus in terms of following your goals and seeing them through. That, I think, is a message, a lesson that I think others can take and really learn from.
And would you encourage other Virgin Islanders to take up careers in the law field?
Most definitely. Absolutely. It is a profession because there are so many areas of law. Law it's all around you. You don't necessarily have to practice law in the courts. You can practice law in all sorts of other fields. And law is really what is all around and what is just part and parcel of your society. And I think it's a great profession. It's a way also, I think, where if one really look at it in the context of understanding society, understanding how your society evolves, then the law is all around you. And it all is a matter of what you choose to do in relation to, you know, the practice of law. Yes.
So in respect to that, would you encourage civilians, other members of the public who might not necessarily ever want to get into a courtroom, but to familiarize themselves with legal procedure in their relevant areas?
Yes, most certainly. I think that all laws should be accessible by the public because laws are made for us. They are made to govern us. And so we should know those laws, the way they impact us. We should know what our rights are, what our obligations are, and the steps we can take in terms of enforcing our rights if we consider that our rights are being threatened or breached by another. Then we should know, you know, just as members of society, how we conduct ourselves within the framework of those laws.
All right, and just one final thing. I know I said I wouldn't keep you for too long. What would you say is the most impactful thing you have learned along your journey so far?
The most impactful, I think, is in terms of the practice of law, whether as a lawyer or as a judge giving, service. I think it's about the fact that you're rendering service to people in the community, whether as in private practice or to the public on the bench.
Meanwhile, the BVI Cancer Society has made a significant contribution to the fight against cancer in the Virgin Islands by donating a state-of-the-art MRI injector machine to the BVI Health Services Authority. The donation, made in honor of the late Karima Forbes, was presented during a heartfelt ceremony on Friday, October 18th, at the Dr. D. Orlando Smith Hospital. The MRI injector machine will enhance the hospital's ability to diagnose and treat cancer, explained by Dr. Aisha Marie Flax Miller during the ceremony. She noted that the Cancer Society had expressed its commitment to making a meaningful donation to improve cancer care in the territory.
Our MRI technologist went through application training at the end of September 2024. However, we have planned a further in-person training for somewhere in the near future, after which the machine will be fully operational. We look forward to utilizing the contrast injector in the future for breast MRIs, though we do need to procure a specialized coil for the breast MRIs specifically, and prostate MRIs as an example of cancer imaging, but also head and neck imaging and vascular investigations. This specialized piece of equipment will enhance image contrast, reduce scan times, increase the accuracy of the images while correlating with pathology, and can also possibly reduce adverse contrast reactions while integrating with our electronic medical records.
Gloria Foy, president of the BVI Cancer Society, spoke about the lasting legacy of Ms. Forbes. She reflected on her connection with Forbes, emphasizing that her memory will always be cherished by the BVI Cancer Society.
I have known her for a short time, but in that space of time, Karina showed resilience. She showed strength. She showed hope. And she was, in the end, very courageous. And that is why we decided at the BVI Cancer Society that we are going to donate this machine in honor, in the memory of Karima Shamika Forbes. It is well deserved, and her footprints will not only be in the sand of time, but it will also be in the heart of everyone here in this room, everyone at the BVI Cancer Society. We need more persons like Karima. I've never met a stronger young lady in all my entire tenure as president of the BVI Cancer Society.
Kamika Forbes, trustee on the BVI Cancer Society board, also shared emotional remarks about her sister, describing her as someone who, despite her battle with cancer, remained strong and committed to helping others.
While with us in body, she constantly gave of herself to those she loved, those she taught, while at the Elmore Stout High School as a teacher, and to many in the community which she served. She served as members of the BVI Reading Council, the BVI Teachers Union, the St. Paul's Episcopal Church, Letsam House at Elmore Stout, that's House 1, for those of us who are proud fans and members, yes. And other groups and organizations. She also offered tutoring services almost down to the very end. As long as she could physically make it, she would be there. That was a kind of personality that she was. Karima had grit. Miss Foy talked about her hope, but grit is something that not all of us have. That is what pushes you beyond what you think your natural limitations are. That is what got Karima as far as it got her and got her back home to us safely from Puerto Rico.
The acting chief executive officer of the BVI Health Services Authority, Dr. June Samuel, made sure to attend the ceremony despite being on leave at the time. She expressed gratitude for the donation, noting that the machine will significantly benefit the hospital's cancer treatment services.
I call Karima's name almost every month. Karima was a tutor for my son. And I'm going to tell you, she helped me at a time when I was not sure what to do with him. Okay? She made him re-engage in school. And if you don't have a child and understand what it can be like when you're looking for someone to help, I'm telling you, Karima, we talk about her all the time. So I am so happy to be here to receive this, and I'm so happy that we are honoring her legacy and her memory in this way, and I'm honored to be a part of that here at the BVI Health Services Authority at this time.
And viewers, with that, we take a quick word from our sponsors. Stay with us, we'll be right back.
Hello and welcome to today's episode of Pop the Balloon or Find the Connection. Let's meet our first contender, ladies. Okay, Joey, so do you have any toxic traits?
I'm very restrictive. I don't give more time. What you get is what you get. I don't like to give unlimited time. That's it.
Okay, can you tell us why you popped your balloon?
That's a little too restricted for me.
Thank you for coming. Okay, ladies, so let's meet our second contender.
Sorry, excuse me. Why did you pop a balloon? I could give you minutes, data, unlimited call, overseas call, fiber. What else you need?
My friend used to date you. You are scam. She used to pay for everything and more. Nothing to offer.
Okay, ladies, let's welcome our last contender. You look nice. Can you tell us your name?
Thank you. My name is Christian Charles Thomas. They call me C Sweetie.
What do you have to offer these ladies?
Well, security, trust, unlimited time, and a pretty fast.
Okay, so do you have any deal breakers?
Nah, but here's my number. 444-4444. E2. Vida Ilimitada.
Okay, guys, so no pop balloons.
For a fast, reliable, and secure connection for your personal or business life, call us at 444-4444 or visit any of our CCT stores and we'll get you connected with the perfect match for you.
As the winds start to whisper of approaching storms, it's time to safeguard your sanctuary.
Hey, have you checked your insurance policy lately?
Not recently. Why?
It's very important to check your insurance policy before the hurricane season.
That's a good idea. I'll reach out to my provider and get some information.
Awesome. Come, son. Let's plan for emergencies together. We're gonna include your favorite comfort kit.
Thanks, Dad. That makes me feel safer.
We're packing extra medications and extra batteries for your hearing aid.
And by the way, don't forget my glasses.
Okay, Pops.
Alright, let me see. Okay.
What's going on, dog? What you saying? You good? You got truck? How you on here doing? I hear trimming some of the branches to make sure they don't cause a frig when the storm come.
Fair point. I gotta go clean out the gutter them down by me so nothing don't build up. You know how that could go sometime.
Makes sense. That sounds good. We gotta be prepared.
Facts.
Sometimes we get off track, but that's okay.
Yo, thanks for chilling with the dog today, you know.
Man, anytime, you know I got you.
Yeah, but the place so damn hot now. And you know the old people, them say when it's so hot, a storm somewhere out there coming.
Listen, I rebuke that in the name of great God of the universe, okay? Let me move these stuff so they don't cause a problem.
Alright, me and my neighbor window get knocked out and
Remember, we're in this together. Reach out to your community, lend a hand, and shield each other from the storm's challenges. A message from the Department of Disaster Management and 284 Media.
Welcome back and thank you so much for staying with us. His Excellency Governor Daniel Preuss recently hosted a reception at Government House to honor the 34 participants in the 2024 VICONIC Training Academy. The event celebrated the completion of the 22-week training program, which culminated in the production of the Virgin Islands Icon Awards on July 1st. At the reception, each participant received a certificate of completion, and the top 5 participants were recognized with new iPads donated by local businesses. The top recipients were ALYAH MOHABIR, Caden Foy, Trista Short, Tanisha Warner, and Victorica Maloney. MOHABIR also earned a Volunteer of the Year award and a $2,500 scholarship for her outstanding contributions. The Virgin Islands Icon Awards expressed gratitude to Governor Preuss and his staff for hosting the event, celebrating the achievements of the Academy's first cohort of young producers. In other news, several sporting activities took place over the week involving both national and local teams. The British Virgin Islands netball team secured a commanding victory over World Netball's newest member, St. Eustatius, in their opening match of the Battle of the Saints tournament on Thursday, October 24th. The game, held at the L.B. Scott Sports Auditorium in St. Martin, saw the BVI dominate Team Statia with a final score of 42-26. However, in their second match against the host St. Martin, the BVI was outplayed, losing that match 35-58. Their third match of the tournament, played on Friday, October 25th, saw the BVI defeating Statia for a second time, 35-10. In volleyball, the BVI men's senior team suffered 2 straight defeats in the Eastern Caribbean Volleyball Association's men's senior volleyball tournament being held in Antigua and Barbuda. In their first game on Thursday, the BVI fell to Grenada 3-1, while their second match against host Antigua, the BVI fell 3-0. In football, defending National League champions Warriors FC got off to a winning start last weekend, defeating One Love FC 6-2. Other winning teams included VG United with a 4-0 defeat over Panthers, Lionheart with a 6-0 defeat over Avengers FC, Positive FC, who had a 3-2 win over Old Madrid FC, and Rebels FC, who upset Sugar Boys with 2-1. Here's a look at the highlights from games won by VG United and Positive FC.
Early in the first half, as the ball kicked over, let's see who is there. The captain who knocked it inside. Find Mars. Mars turns, looking rather dangerously. Mars push it inside. Find who? Kai catches him. Oh my God! Come off the bounce of Okwashi. As Kai tapped it in, keep it, push it away. But didn't let something here. Squeeze in. Number 7 for the Panthers. Tapped it over. Trying to find Ruben. Ben is there in attendance. Ruben knocked it over. Keeper comes off his line. Oh my goodness! Had to clear it up as the defender. Manley just tapped it inside, couldn't handle it. As the ball comes across once more. To Kai. All by himself. Kai in the box once more. Kai is in the close. Who is there? Shot on the right. It's in the back of the net once more. Oh my goodness. As the VG United, they are really doing it. They are taking it up the field. Hope the net Panthers. Building up nicely. Number 7, captain, knocked it inside. Good ball to Baba. No penalty taken the trouble. No goal. It's in the back of the net. Ricochet from the captain, number 7, and it's a goal to Positive 25. Shot comes in. No, it's in the back of the net, and it's a goal, number 7. So he's on 2 goals for Positive in 39 minutes unofficially. Try. Send the ball across. Let's see who is there. Head comes in. Oh my goodness, keeper can't keep it out. And it's in the back of the net once more. So it's a goal. As keeper was full stretch, couldn't keep it down. And it's into the back of the net. Still going down. Chichi. Send it across to who? Oh my goodness, Tinny's there. Rastaman is there, number 4. Getting tangled, losing his footing, and a whistle. It's a penalty, says May. Whistle goes. Oh my goodness, hit it into the back of the net, and it's a goal. Catch the keeper going the other way. Stretch his left hand out, couldn't stop it. And the ball hit in the back of the net for Old Madrid. Sending it inside. Old Madrid trying to build, and it's in the back of the net. It's a goal. Nice save from the back post as he heads it inside. That's number 10, Simmons. And we are 3 goals to 2. Old Madrid. We can see that was coming, but building up nicely.
And viewers, that's it for today's news roundup. Be sure to follow us for daily news updates at 284media.com. Join our WhatsApp channel, for which there is a QR code on your screen. Like us on Facebook at 284media and 284BVI on Instagram and X, formerly Twitter. I'm Jacques Wooding, and I'm hoping you have a safe and enjoyable weekend. Goodbye.